Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam, and this is another episode of FIFA Knows. It's the last FIFA Knows of the season for the Premier League, and it's Manchester City versus Norwich from the Etihad. So the very last game of this Premier League season, and we are going to be hosting Norwich. So this is a series where we try and predict the result of Man City's next real-life fixture by playing a game of FIFA. So it's going to be interesting. Norwich coming to the Etihad, nothing to play for. We need to get a little bit of revenge on them, don't we? Let's be honest. One of our most embarrassing performances of the season was at Norwich. They turned us over, and yeah, we need to get our pride back, I think, and put Norwich back in the place after that one. And to be honest, I think it's the worst. Norwich are the worst Premier League team for points. Or one of the worst ever, which I think is a little harsh because they're not a bad side. They're not a bad side, and you know, the fact we lost to them is a little embarrassing. But anyway, this is the team I think Pep's going to go with: Ederson, Walker, Garcia, Laporte, and Mendy, Foden, Gundogan, David Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Gabi Jesus, and Raheem Sterling. So David Silva playing his last Premier League game for Manchester City, so it's going to be a bittersweet occasion. It really is, you know. Obviously season end. I'm sort of glad the season's over, if I'm being honest. It's not been the greatest season in terms of the Premier League. It's not been it's not been bad, has it? You know, we can't be spoiled, let's be honest. Second finish is, finishing second is so it's a bit better than where we used to be, innit? Let's be honest. Oh, a little 1-2 on the edge of the box there. So yeah, I don't think we can be greedy. You know, you can't win the Premier League every year. You can't judge a season by winning the title every single year. I know that should be the benchmark, but you can't always win it. You know, teams come and go. There's a goal, and there we go, 1-0. Little dink over the top, and it's that man on his last Premier League game. It's as if it was written in the stars. David Silva, El Mago with the goal, and it's 1-0 to Manchester City. And that was a great bit of play. Little dink over the top. David got on it, left foot, smashed it past the keeper. And what a magician he is. What an absolute magician. Remember, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, and do look out for the footage, the fan cams that'll be coming up after the game. You're going to have watch along as well on the channel, and there's going to be all of the reaction to the Norwich game as well. So do look out for that. And also look out for the Friday night social as well if you haven't already watched it. So let's get this one taken care of. 9 minutes on the clock. City are 1-0 up. That's what we expect. I think we're all expecting City to get a pretty decent result. And remember, we want to end on a high, don't we? We've got the Real Madrid game coming up. We've got the Champions League potential. Champions League tournament coming up in Lisbon if we can get past Madrid. So we want to get a little bit of fluidity and have we want to build the confidence. A good 5 or 6-0 would be brilliant, I think. But we'll see. Depends what City turn up. Be nice for Pep to actually try some of the kids as well in this game. I don't know if Braff, maybe Doyle. I'd possibly give them a start if they're available. Why not? Here comes David. Nice bit of interplay here. Gundogan into Foden. Lays it in. Here comes Gabi Jesus. And Gabi Jesus makes it 2-0. Great football for City there. Nice bit of interplay around the edge of the box. 1-2. And then laid it into Gabi, who did the rest. And City cruising in this one, last game of the season, absolutely cruising. There'll be no fans in the Etihad, but we'll all be celebrating if this is the start that City make. Now, this game as well, it's when I say bittersweet, I was actually due to go to this game. I was going to fly home and actually attend City versus Norwich. I had flights booked and everything to come back when it was originally scheduled in May, so yeah, shame really. Not going to be there, but nobody's going to be there, so You know, you can't really do anything about a global pandemic. It's one of those things. But there'll be plenty of other occasions to visit the Etihad. And I did spend God knows how many years of my life going to City games, so I've seen a fair few. I'm sure I'll be okay. Oh, it's a bad ball across the box, doing what we do best, overplaying it round the box, but we've got out of it somehow. Sterling absolutely skinned his man Raheem Sterling, the pace of Raheem. Look at this, Raheem Sterling. Oh, and Gabby's got in for the rebound. Jesus. Oh no, scramble in the box. Should have been 3. Should have been 3 there. Absolutely destroying them on the break, aren't we, every time. And one thing I'm looking forward to as well, Leeds United are back in the Premier League. I think it's going to be great for the Premier League. I know they're a little bit naughty, the fans, and they can be a little bit over the top. And I'm sure they'll start the old, you know, we're more famous than you. You spent oil money. I'm sure they'll jump on the cartel bandwagon. It's just what these fans seem to do because they all read the same papers. But it's going to be good to have them back on FIFA as well. Ellen Road on FIFA. Be pretty good. And there's another. Oh no, Laporte's just headed it wide. It looked like it was a certain goal on the near post. And yeah, some of my earliest memories of watching City were games against Leeds United. I remember standing in the old Kippax and being in the North Stand games against Leeds. I've been to Ellen Road a few times as well. I used to live in Leeds, so I used to attend lots of their games as well. I used to go in the Champions League when Leeds were in the Champions League. I'd go to Ellen Road with a couple of mates. So it'd be good to have them back. Oh, it's Norwich, and Norwich are going to pop one in just before half time. And we always seem to concede a goal just before half time, and Norwich have managed to breach City's defence. Not the best defence, is it? Let's be honest. And it's 2-1 on this FIFA nose, and that will be disappointing. I've got to say that is going to be disappointing if Norwich score against us. They've not been great. They shouldn't be getting anywhere near our goal. And we need a clean sheet, really, don't we? Before we go into the game against Madrid, we want to have a solid, clean sheet. We don't want to be conceding to Norwich because that's going to just put the seed of doubt in everyone's mind. If you're conceding to Norwich, then the likelihood is you're going to be conceding to Real Madrid, who've got far better players, shall we say. Just slightly. Well, here we go, 2-1 on this FIFA nose, coming up to half-time. Let's see if we can grab another one just before half-time. Here's Mendy. And Mendy's a player I'm still unsure about. Mendy. I don't know whether we should sell him while he's fit. Well, I do know. I would sell him now. I don't think he's the long-term answer for left-back. I really don't, from what I've been watching. So I would be putting him on the market while he's fit. We need to bring someone in more reliable, someone who can defend a bit better for my liking. Not to be harsh, but you got to be real. You got to be real. So 2-1 at half-time on this FIFA nose. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well. And let's see if FIFA can predict the score of Manchester City's last Premier League fixture. At the moment, it's predicting both teams are going to score. Mendy with a good ball there. And Raheem Sterling nearly got on that. Nice play, Gabby. Oh, he turned into trouble. Would have been away then. Oh, poor throw in there from Raheem Sterling. And Norwich fighting. They want to get, you know, they might be down and out, but they're fighting here. And that might be the thing with Norwich as well. They've got nothing to lose, have they? So they might be a little bit gung-ho in the game, which will probably suit us, let's be honest. Go on, David. You're better than that, David. Well played. He's won it back. Great ball over the top. Here's Raheem Sterling. Man at the far post. It's Gabby. Oh, Gabby Jesus. No, it's Riyad. Oh, it was Gabby. It was Riyad Mahrez. 50p head over the bar. We should have made it 3-1 then. It's a good header. Won the header, but no one picking up the second ball. And I'm not liking this central midfield, I've got to say. This central midfield isn't doing great. And Norwich are in. No, they're in again. Oh, Norwich. They've equalised 2-2 at the Etihad. Sloppy bit of defending, typical City defending that. Completely switched off, and we let Norwich back in. And that was, I mean, look at that there. Was that Garcia? I think it was. Garcia getting dragged across. And we were punished. And 2-2. So lots of goals, FIFA's predicting. But probably not the ideal performance at the moment that you want to have before you go into Champions League games. Let's see if we can get the win though. Here comes Phil Foden, the Stockport Iniesta. Stockport Iniesta. It's going all the way. Stockport Iniesta. Oh, Stockport Iniesta, what a goal that is. That's an absolute genius goal from the Stockport Iniesta. Ran through the entire team there. He picked that up near the halfway line. Jigged his way through. And 3-2 to City. Look at that. They were diving in at his feet. And a great little tidy finish there, number 47. Phil Foden. What a goal that is. Just what we needed, just what we needed. And let's hope we see a bit of that from Phil. It would be nice to imagine Phil being the hero in the Champions League. Wouldn't it be amazing? Champions League, Real Madrid, or even in the knockouts. You get through to the final. Phil Foden with a goal. Just an absolute dream come true, that scenario, isn't it? And we've seen it though. I mean, you know, Phil Foden, he's performed, you know, relatively, when it comes to, I think it was the under-17s at World Cup. I'm pretty sure Foden scored in the World Cup final. I'm sure England won it. So, you know, he is a big game player, if you like. I mean, I know it's under 17 level, but it's a big game for those lads, and he stepped up. So why not? Let's see if he can step up in the you know, the actual Champions League and in the big games. If we get past Madrid. And I keep saying if because I'm not super confident, as you can tell. Not with our defence. I'm a little bit iffy. I think one thing in the Champions League, you've got to have a really solid defence. I think historically a good defence is better than a good attack in the Champions League, and I know that sounds a bit weird, but I just think it is. I mean, you look at Liverpool last year, it was their defence really that got them through. It was a solid defence. Even that final they played against Spurs, they just ground it out. City could never grind a result out like Liverpool did in that final, and that's why we need to sort the defence out. But we know what needs to be done. That's going to be the project this summer. We've just got to hope we can get through. And there we go, Phil Foden again. Phil Foden's through. Phil Foden, oh, he's been fouled, surely, ref. He was kicked from behind. That was a foul. What's the referee doing? That was a foul without a doubt. Oh. Good ball into Gabby. Plays it through. Oh, tried to just reverse pass it there. Here comes Benjamin Mendy. Oh, Mendy with a poor pass. And time's ticking here. Now we're deep into injury time. 3-2 to City. Oh, and Sterling's give it away. And there we go. The whistle's gone. Manchester City 3, Norwich City 2. And FIFA is predicting this last day of the season. It's David Silva's final Premier League game for Manchester City. And FIFA is predicting it's going to be a high-scoring game, but City are going to win it by 3-2. So let's hope that's right. I don't want to concede 2 goals, I'll be quite honest with you. But I will take the win. You want to end the season with a victory. And there we go, guys. So do hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. look out for all of the content coming up on Man City Fan TV. And thank you all for taking the time to watch this. And I'll see you again soon for some FIFA Knows for the Champions League. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.